All right, so we're here at our Apex, North Carolina house, and last night it looks like the thermostat is completely without power. So this is an Ecobee, so there's no battery in it. So I know there's probably an issue to where it's not getting power. I actually have an Ecobee on the other floor, which I tried to switch out and still no power. So I know it's not getting power to here. Most likely it is probably a situation because it's gotten warm here that there's some water in the catch pan that's killing power here, but let's go have a look and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm in here to the panel. First thing I'm going to check is this switch, because that's the float switch that should go up and down depending if there's water in there. There's clearly not water. It comes in here, it's connected, you can see the red wire connected to the circuit board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unattach this, and then I'm going to use, the connection looks good. I'm going to use my voltmeter set to the ohm setting just to see. This should be a normally closed switch. So when they touch, it should make a sound. So if I touch this to this, okay, that switch is good. So I know that switch is good.
So it's getting power?
So it's getting power. Now there's another float switch right there. You can see with the black wire that is also to cut off. So let's trace this back in. It looks like it comes here to this one right here. So let's see if this switch is good. There is a lot of wires.
Can I go down?
You can go downstairs. Okay, so let's see if this one has the same. And I've turned the power off at the switch. Ooh, it does not have power.
Ooh, that's bad.
So it looks like that is what's causing us not to have power here.
How do we fix it?
So we'll show that in a minute. So I'm going to reconnect these. And let's troubleshoot that switch right there. All right, so I know this switch was not getting continuity because I just traced the wire. So this has a lock, unlock, and I pulled this off and I noticed this switch was definitely going. There's water here. So that means what this was doing was cutting off the thermostat, which is the right thing it should do. What that also means is that I'm suspecting this drain pipe is not working. And the water is building up here because it's not draining out the end, which is causing the switch to go up and turn off the AC from running. So let's go see if we have a drain plug. My guess is it's probably outside, so let's go have a look. All right, so we're out here. This is where the drain line comes out. I can tell because it says AC second floor. Now, admittingly, I put the bark mulch in, and I can see that maybe it is over this drain plug, and that's what the issue is. However, it does not seem like there's any water. In fact, this just came off. So I did not do this part of the install, but it's clear that this drain pipe may be the situation. Okay. All right, so we checked outside. There was nothing in the drain that was clogging it, although my bark mulch I thought was the issue, but clearly wasn't, which is good. I also took the pipe off, well, it fell off, stuck my finger up there, there was nothing drained. Then I thought, well, wait a second. This AC unit was put in the fall. And I'm wondering, before I use my snake to see if there's a clog, which I can't imagine there would be, did they install this drain level, or did maybe they were off level? So I brought my level up here and I'm looking at it, and it is clearly not level. It's actually high to this joint, which is causing the water to sit. Let me see if I can get you a better angle here. Causing the water to sit in this drain because it's too high and it's tripping that limit switch there. So what I think we need to do is cut this down so that we get a nice slope out of the attic down the drain, which will let this switch be good to go. Okay, because this is a new install, I have a feeling that this pipe was cut too long. So what I'm gonna do is back this out and cut this down just a little bit so that it gets that slope that we need to drain the water. If this was not a new install, I would say that that's probably not the issue. Sorry, it's kind of difficult to find, but probably not the issue, and it's probably a clogged line. But just given that this is a brand new install and the first time it's running some kind of heat, I think that's probably what the issue is. So we've cut down this pipe just the slightest, just using this the Sawzall, just a couple little bit. And what I noticed is there's still not water draining in here, which to me would indicate that this drain is either too high on the AC unit or something else. However, if you think about the way they manufacture these, there's probably zero chance the drain is too high. So then that would make me think that maybe it's something with the switch. And I notice when I push the switch, it moves fairly easy up and down. So what I'm thinking is maybe it vibrated to the point where it pushed it too low. Water's coming up, hitting the switch, causing it to turn off. And maybe that's what the issue is. So I just pushed that up a couple threads. I'm confident this is now draining because there's no water there, and I know it's lower because I cut that pipe. So I'm just push that down just a little bit, and I'm gonna try this and see if this fixes our problem. Okay, that's back. So now let's turn the power back onto the unit and see what we got. So as you could probably tell by the sweat, it is just in time that we got this thing back up and running. That seemed to be the issue. The Ecobee is recharging here. You can probably see it on the screen, but it's definitely got power now. It is rebooting itself, which means our AC will be back up and running momentarily. Supposed to be 86 today, so I will be happy because I will stop sweating. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe.